Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's journal a bit in the Hobonichi Techo. I am using the avec style Hobonichi, so it goes from January until June, so it's the smaller version. And I'm housing it in this beautiful natural leather cover by the Superior Labor. And yeah, I chose the natural leather one. Fits the A6 notebooks. And that's what it looks like inside. It's patinaed really nicely. Let's see if there's a comparison. I have this natural leather one from Traveler's Company. See a difference there. This one sees a lot more light, definitely. But even this one, the patina at the top, because this folder, when I put it in my Traveler's notebook, it peeks out and the edges. But anyways, let's get into the Travelers or the Hobonichi. I wanted to do a bit of watercoloring, and then I also wanted to use these stamps. I've been dying to use these stamps. So let's add the watercolor first, because I know it's going to take some time to dry. And I just want to add a bit of watercolor here to add some dimension to my white mug, and same with the carton. It's white, but just a wash of watercolor there. I might color that in later with blue. And the knitting, I'm almost finished knitting up this sweatshirt. I was hoping to finish by the end of this month, or even like mid this month, because I really want to wear it before it gets too warm. It's already warm today, like 10-15 degrees, 10 to 15, no, 12, sorry, 10 to 12 I think is the expected high, so that's in Celsius, and so for me that's too warm for this sweater. I'm almost finished. I'm still waiting for it to dry up. I washed it and I haven't bound off the edge because I want to make sure my sleeve isn't too short. So there's that, and then I'm working on this hat. It's actually black, so I don't know if there's a way to let's see now. And I purchased this yarn when I went back to Canada, and it's only 50 grams, so I don't think it's enough. I'm holding it double, and yeah, it's probably not enough, so it might be something for my son, or I will end up just unraveling it, and unfortunately, and just finding a different. I didn't realize till like recently. I really have to plan my knits better. But this one is a little bit like speckled with different colored yarns. It's not like a full flat color, so I'm just adding the excess color from here, and then I'm just kind of speckling it on here. Alright, so while that dries, let's use these stamps. I've been really wanting to. Let me get my. This one has a perfect. I think there's a coffee one in here. Or I'm very disappointed. So maybe I can use this stamp here, because I was very disappointed to see it not work out with the coffee. Perfect. And so this is a stamp from Sakuralala in collaboration with LoveSoup. So it's designed in Japan but made in the USA, so you would be supporting a company in Japan and the United States as well. when she came out with this, I was very, very excited to be using it in my planners. My planners and journals. That's so cute. You can see there how that turned out. I'm using the Shachihata Iromoyo inks, and this is called Suna. And Suna, it means sand in English. So there's that one. I think I want to add some, like a coffee mug. And this one here. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'll use the same ink pad. I should have put it up a little bit higher, but let's see. See or figure out if there's another page spread where I can just stamp out the excess ink that's on here. It's a little too light, but that's okay. You can still see there. Perfect. Then I want to use the letter stamps as well from Sakuralala. I will leave the links down below to the items if you are interested. So these ones here. This is in collaboration with Igloo Dining. It's been out for quite some time, and I've always been wanting to use, it's like the really cute little stars. I lost the page, here we go. And maybe I'll just type out or stamp out knitting. I won't have two T's, so I'll do it separately. NKN. Oh, that's so cute. KNI T T I. I'm just going to rearrange these. ING. Oh, that's really cute. I want to use the excess. So I'm going to rearrange these a little bit. And although there's not a lot of excess ink left, I think it's still fun to use. I'm just kind of rearranging it on the block there and just kind of stamping out the excess on the page. It's a very subtle color, so I think it's very doable. You can see there it kind of adds a little bit of a nice little fun element to the page. I think if it were like a bright pink or blue or red, it might not blend in as nice. So just be aware of that. But yeah, this is what it looks like there. It's very brown and neutral, but I think it turned out really cute. I'm trying to think if there's any other spot where I can. I've already added the title there. Let's do one here. We recently got something called a loft bed, where the bed's on top and then the kids can have their desk underneath the bed, so that there's more real estate or more space. because the rooms itself are very small here. Like if there's just no way we can fit a bed, like 2 beds and a desk each for the kids in the room. And so yeah, so we decided to go for a loft bed where the bed's on top and the desk is underneath that bed. I hope that makes sense, but it's been fun so far. They've been enjoying that. And it also gives them their own space in a way. If they want to read or something, or if they want to work on some projects, they have their own space, and it's, you know, it's kind of covered with the bed, so it's more privacy for them as well. So maybe I'll stamp it out in a different color. Let's see what we have here. Let's use a more of a vibrant, maybe like a green, so that it pops up. I'm not adding too much color to the top. I'm not sure if you can see, but with the soramame, you can kind of control how much or where you stamp the ink onto the rubber stamp, but I've left a little bit of white space. I think I'm going to add watercolor to that, so I don't want to do it too close. So maybe I'll do it back here on the bottom. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I can definitely see it better with the darker ink there, with this cute stamp. And then there's a bit of ink left. I wonder, I'll do that at the end, where I will add, where I arranged the stamps, and then I'll just stamp off the excess ink. So I just need to grab the word bed. Let's see if I can show you close up. So I haven't saturated it too much. You can still see like some white space. Make sure it's flat. Sometimes, oh, I smudged it a little bit there. But sometimes I have tip-ins and things, and it's not like a flat surface, so just be aware of that. It doesn't bother me too much if it's a little bit wonky. I'm probably too lazy to find a shitajiki to put underneath the page. Oh, that's perfect. So I'm going to rearrange these letters so that I can kind of stamp them out randomly to remove the excess ink. Let's do that right here. I mean, this is not necessarily necessary, of course. It's just me trying to use up all the ink that's there, and it kind of gives it a fun little thing to the page as well. Yeah, you can see there, hopefully. So there's loft bed. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. There's my ruined coffee with the yogurt coffee. I did try it. I don't know if you would have tried it, but I did try it. I thought, oh, maybe it would be okay with yogurt in there instead of milk, and oh, it was so bad. So I had to throw that out, unfortunately. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.